Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Lost Season 2, Episode 13, The Long Con. I'm Rob, that's Trin.
Hello.
Yeah, really excited to get back into this. The last episode was very frustrating. I think whether people loved it or hated it, the unanimous decision seems to be like it's either their least favorite or it's around there.
Yeah.
Which is interesting. Like from a first time watching, probably many people haven't seen it for the first time for a long time. I didn't find it that way. It was frustrating, but I still found it interesting. There's plenty to go on.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure that a lot of people would agree on that as well. There are moments of interest in that episode. But I could see why people would jump it on a rewatch maybe. And you were saying before we were recording that you wouldn't. Is it you wouldn't want to jump an episode on a rewatch anyway?
Yeah, I mean yeah. I found it like for this I don't know. When I watched it back in the days, yeah, it was really frustrating for me to see Charlie like that. But then after like I read the comments and there was a very nice and accurate comment of Julia who said like it was normal to see Charlie that way because they really went really very fast on him recovering from his drugs addiction, his heroin addiction, and that is
Yeah,
pretty normal to see him still dealing with it because it's a heroin addiction, it's heavy drugs, so it's
yeah.
more realistic that
It did kind
he
of magically seem to
yeah.
like. I mean, I think I saw the same comment where she mentions that the island is healing him.
Yeah.
That could be, yeah, that could be
Yeah, so
right
that
because it did
really
happen fast. Yeah,
that comment was really nice. It really re- yeah, made me see the episode in another way and appreciate it more on a second watch.
yeah. Yeah, I will one day second watch. I don't think I'll miss any. I don't think I know it
Mm,
well enough to skip any. Some stuff is stuck in my brain that I won't forget, but there's lots of little details
yeah.
spread out, and knowing the context of what's to come next will probably play it in a whole new light, so I get to see it in a whole new way. Which brings me on to a comment that we had because someone was asking, specifically you,
Okay.
I, Ivo Afonso,
Okay, Ivo.
if it's Evo or Ivo, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but he was asking what your least favorite 3 episodes are of what we've watched so far.
So
Like, what would
far.
you say? Yeah,
Okay. I would say, well, the moth, because on a second watch it was really
slow.
slow, long. I knew the outcome. I knew the symbolism of the moth and all of that. So yeah, that was nah. Um,
I mean, even I thought it was kind of one of the slower ones. It kind of hit
yeah,
after so many bangers. It kind of just came in. And it was
yeah,
interesting, but like you say, a little bit slower.
yeah. The one with Said, but not the one with his lover. The other one with the all the terrorist thing.
Yeah, the Saeed Bond.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That I found the flashbacks bit weak,
yeah.
slow. Yeah, I don't know. That I yeah, it didn't work out for me. And and this one and the last one we watched so
Oh,
far.
the
Yeah.
fire plus water. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I mean, I can agree with them for me as well up to this point. I think it's hard to know. I mean, the Kate one with the airplane,
Yeah, that was also
it was, yeah, it is what it is. But like I've said, for even these slower episodes, they don't feel wasted to me because any little nugget or any little
hmm
continuation of story or lore that I can pick up about the island, for me, they're still interesting. But I can imagine on rewatches, certain episodes just being like, just
yeah.
just yeah, spin on.
Yeah.
But right, so would you say, and this don't no, this isn't a spoiler, but would you say from what we've seen up to this point,
Yeah.
going forward right to the end of Lost, have we seen what you would think from your memory, because you're remembering as we go as well?
Yeah.
But do any stick in your mind? And you don't have to give the name of it or anything, but what sticks in your mind? Is there like a more boring episode, or
Oh,
not
no.
boring, but are there any more weaker episodes than what we've seen, do you think?
No. I think from now to the end, I think for me, it's just gonna be bangers episodes.
From what you can remember, yeah,
from
just in
from
case,
from
because
what yeah,
there's bound to be that some will mention,
I
and
know
that's fair enough. But
we have the cliffhangers of the season 2. Yeah. So
okay,
of the last
yeah,
episode is yeah.
I'm really excited because it seems to be unanimous that the rest of this season really hits different. So I'm really excited to go forward with it. Which brings us on to season 2, episode 13, the long con. The last Con Man episode, it was literally called Con Man.
Yeah.
It was Sawyer. So I'm assuming the long con is Sawyer again. But I think I said it last time as well, that it could probably be Kate.
Yeah, you said that as well. Yeah, right.
The title could be conning me, expecting one thing, and yeah, I'm going in hoping and expecting it's another Sawyer episode. I absolutely love that character. I won't go on too much about it in case I'm wrong about what to expect with it, because yeah, it might not be Sawyer, but it seems obvious, and that's why I'm worried that it's setting me up. The long con, and it's Claire. Like, what? Well, she's been playing the beach the whole time, and we didn't
Exactly.
know. So yeah, really excited to see what's going on in the next episode. So yeah, I can't think of anything else to say. That was the question that was asked. So yeah, let's just get into the episode.
Let's go.
Jack, I'm grateful that you decided to keep Mom in place.
Your favorite statues?
I figured it might have therapeutic value if it ever came to that.
Just gonna leave it all in the statues?
That's what I said.
You want to break 7 Virgin Marys? Be my guest.
Okay.
The combination.
Oh, interesting. I thought you already knew it.
For just one of us to have access to this room, rather than this being an issue of trust.
Well, there are a lot of cliffs on this island.
Yeah, he nearly fell off one, didn't he? And
Yeah.
Locke saved him.
But I think we should agree, Jack, that if either of us need to open this door, we consult each other first.
Absolutely.
There's a saying, putting all your eggs in one basket kind of thing. I don't know if this is a wise thing, but I can't think where else they would put some of the guns.
Doc, take a swing at you. Hell, that's like getting Gandhi to beat his kids.
Be more worried about Jack ransacking your tent right now?
What?
Oh, he's looking for
Okay.
meds, isn't he? Yeah. Just mentioned the meds. Did they not learn and just ask him for stuff?
No.
You don't want to do this. Just give me the pills, we'll forget it ever happened.
I wouldn't say no
Threatening me? Last chance, Doc.
to watching them throw down.
They
I'd
need a-
really...
You need a
What?
good boxing session.
Yeah. I still think my money's on Jack. He's too stubborn to
Yeah.
go down. I remember the Monty Python and the Holy Grail with the Dark Knight or whatever he was with his leg missing, and he still won't give up. That's what I imagine Jack being.
I think Sawyer's more malicious than a fighter,
Oh, he's certainly more cunning. I'd watch my back.
What do you want right now?
And the last time I saw him with someone, I thought he liked her. So I'm not gonna think that again.
You got another date? You can just say so.
I can only wrap my mind around one woman at a
Didn't
time.
we see this before?
It's feeling very familiar.
Back in a flash, gorgeous.
Okay,
Same
yeah,
scene.
it's the same con.
Another woman.
You go to pick it up and then the lock just happens to break.
Oh wait, she's onto him. Oh wow.
Newspaper?
She could be cunning enough to actually be an interest to him.
song and dance about an investment or something, and then I say, hey, yo, I've got some money.
Okay. She watched the previous episode.
Yeah, she's watched The Con Man.
I didn't take anything from him in the divorce. I'm not even worth your trouble.
Try again.
So he suspected she'd have lots of money.
Show me how to con people, Sawyer.
Oh,
Okay.
are we going to get a lesson?
What, you didn't hear about their little army? Guess I'm not the only one on the outs with the doc.
He's always going to exclude Kate. Always,
Yeah.
it seems. It's going to be always the way.
The guy picked up Boone's signal from the Norwegian plane?
Nigerian.
Norwegian.
Come on, man. I mean, it's worth it.
It's worth nothing. It's a waste of time.
He needs a distraction, doesn't he? He's
Yeah.
still hurting.
I don't need cheering up.
Sorry.
For
No
some
problem.
reason, I like seeing them both now. It brings something to my heart.
Yeah.
Miss them.
Oh, you cunning little
Oh.
shit. He knows it's going to torture him. I'll just leave this in full view right here. There you go.
Yeah.
Didn't think it'd be that easy convincing your pal to give it up.
They want the combo? Is this for the army?
Everyone around here actually thinks they're safe.
Trust me, Anna. No one thinks that we're safe.
Well, they feel safer than the tail section. That's for sure.
Yeah.
What's the combo?
Um,
I was just kidding.
yeah, she's not ready for guns.
No, not yet. No.
Tactics and stuff, maybe, but not. Don't give her a gun. Oh, the music and everything. No, don't do anything to Sun.
She's already suffered enough.
Yeah, she's alone.
Yeah.
The music. Oh, you little good boy. Is a good boy. I'm still not comfortable though. Because why are we here? And it's raining.
We hate it when it's raining,
And
right?
it's raining, yeah. What's this now then? Why would they want... I bet Sun's on her own. Maybe she's an easy grab.
Go get Jack!
That doesn't seem like others type of thing. They would have just let her go. They let Echo go because he killed one of them.
Yeah. Oh, Jin is not gonna be happy.
Let me take care of her, all right? Please.
She's going to be okay, right?
You're back.
It seems so suspect that she's talking about safety and the next thing we know, Sun's being
Grabbed.
kidnapped. Yeah. Is she
Where'd you find her?
Just outside our garden.
We
involved
should
in
take
it?
a look around. With guns.
No.
Surely wants the guns, huh?
Yeah, that's it.
We'll wait for Sun to wake up. She'll tell us what happened. Then we're gonna do something about it.
Sounds like a plan.
It doesn't sit right because they said, cross this line and we go from misunderstanding to something else.
Yeah.
So it's not an other, I don't think it's another. I think Anna Lucia she was soaking wet. Everyone else was on the drier side.
It's a hood. Just like the one they put over my head.
Oh yeah, that's true. She had one on.
Yeah.
This one's black, different weave.
Wow. Sawyer. It's all in the details.
And they're wrong. Not much upside in scaring the crap out of 46 people. Unless you're trying to con them into joining an army.
Oh, that's what I was thinking.
You have to saw your mind.
Yeah, but the fact he's saying it out loud, it seems like it's too easy. It's the obvious choice. I don't think Lost would be so kind.
What if we get caught?
Anybody goes to the cops, only thing they're gonna remember, a guy that looks like he's been in a bar fight.
Yeah. I would believe that at most. It's like, do you know what he looked like? Yeah, he was really attractive. He had a voice of silk. Oh, and I think he had a plaster.
There's probably a very nice car under that.
Yeah.
Heard that man say that if we stayed away, they'd leave us alone. And we've left them alone, so why would they attack us a few days later?
Yeah, it's not. I don't think it's the others.
Like I said, how well do you know Anna Lucia?
It's a fair deduction, isn't it? Whether right or wrong, they barely know her.
It's like when they went after Sawyer every time there was something happening at the beginning, you know. She is sketchy.
But she's also an ex-cop, and we saw what she went through to protect people. I don't know.
You think I had something to do with Son getting grabbed?
I don't think so now. They're broaching it really early on in the episode. There's a look on her face, but I don't know. The fact that they're all suspecting her now, it kind of suggests she's not. But she is the number one suspect.
Yeah.
I wish there was subtitles sometimes with what they're saying.
Gun!
Have you noticed the hot topic for this episode since they locked all the guns up together? It's been everyone wants guns. They're mentioning guns a lot.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised if Jack didn't find that horse of yours. Start leading the charge in a big white hat.
I'd love to see that. Not gonna lie.
The guns.
Oh wait, that was a look.
This is all her play to get her hands on the guns.
To what end though?
You want to do a big what?
A big con.
It's called a long con.
Okay, a long con.
Okay, we got our title.
Yeah.
Remember when I told you that I didn't get anything from the divorce?
Kind of lied how much?
600 grand.
Well, hell, baby, with that kind of money, let's go find an island somewhere and sit on a beach drinking mojitos till we go toes up.
He was just talking. Is she the long con? Has he known about this?
One long con.
I guess we'll find out, but it just seems really convenient. Make it seem like it's someone else's idea, and she suggests that she has 600 grand, but I'm getting the feeling he knew that already. I can't see why he's sticking around otherwise. I mean, she's pretty and everything, but you know, like what we know of Sawyer so far.
Yeah, he's a loner, a wolf.
She wasn't in Australia when he got arrested. She wasn't in Australia when he met Jack's dad. She seemed to just not be around, so something's up.
Well, actually, John, I'm here to help you.
How can I help you, James? I called him by his name.
Oh yeah, he's using his name, is he?
Yeah.
Whole camp's pretty shook up about what happened to Tokyo Rose.
Tokyo Rose.
It's one of his better ones. His kinder ones.
Help you what?
Move the guns.
Move them where?
Is he going to let Sawyer take the guns?
But I can't leave the hatch unmanned.
You move the guns, and I'll stay here and push your damn button for you.
Oh, okay. Okay, he's doing it to piss Jack off, but I honestly thought that maybe he wanted the guns. Because I just thought, that would... I don't know, but he's staying in the hatch, and Locke's going to hide the guns. I thought he was going to be like, okay, I'll hide the guns for you. And I'm like, yeah, right, you will.
White meat only, and please God, no celery. Okay, sweetheart?
That's how we make it here, darling.
Oh, that's Kate's mum, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah, I got it.
All 600 grand?
All 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, he knew.
God damn it. I like her as well.
No, a tiger doesn't change his stripes, James. You're a con man, just like me.
So he does like her.
I'll put one in your ear, James. You and your little friend Cassidy.
Right. He's someone you don't mess with.
Yeah.
I was like, why is he even look nervous talking to this guy? He looks like nothing, but he now looks mental. Like he's willing to kill them both.
Take your time putting the numbers.
What are you doing here? 1 second. I'm like this close to the high score on Donkey Kong. Now, what can I do?
He's an
Smug guy.
absolute git.
Yeah.
He said something about going to the store for a pack of smokes.
I love that. It says, one sec. It's so annoying. Oh, so he did get them all out. That's one hell of a haul.
Where are they? Don't look at me. I was just pushing a button.
So yeah, he did get Jack back.
Where, John? Are you going to start handing them out? How many? Who gets them?
Charlie's looking high. right now, isn't he?
I want two guns,
Sorry, Jack.
John.
That's the way it's going to be, Jack. I'm
Now
sorry.
tell me where they are right now.
Okay.
Is that Sawyer? Yeah, it is. I didn't know that
Yeah.
hair.
Gave him the guns.
He's got the guns. What?
You were so busy worrying about each other, you never even saw me coming, did you?
Oh, how the hell did he get the guns? How did he manage that?
Only thing that matters now are guns.
Does seem to be a hot topic for this episode.
Yeah.
I didn't see this coming. How?
You want to torture me, don't you? But I'll die before I give them back. And then you'll really be screwed, won't you?
Yeah, I believe him as well. He doesn't give things up easily.
No.
So they're kind of...
The new sheriff in town, boys. Y'all best get used to it.
Yeah, he's calling the shots big time. How the hell did he get the guns? Like, because he was in the hatch. How did he know where... Unless he just knows Locke so well, he knows where he'd hide them. I didn't see that coming. I thought just the fact that Jack would go there and there's no guns there, that would be the revenge he was seeking.
Yeah.
I didn't know he had... Wow. Okay. So did he take Son?
I knew about the 600 grand you had tucked away from the get-go.
Oh, at least he's coming clean to her.
Go to hell.
He's a bit of a dick, really, because she liked him no matter what he was.
Yeah.
Because I told him I wasn't going to take your money.
So, yeah, he is warning her, though, so... I just find it hard to trust Sawyer at all. It's his whole character.
Go. Go.
He must love you if he's letting 600 grand go walkies. Well, I mean, we know Sawyer so far.
He left you in the hatch when he went to hide the guns.
Yeah,
And we both know you can't track where the dam.
true.
So how'd you get them?
Yeah, tell us, please.
Just she never tells his secrets.
Screw you, man. Screw you.
Did you have anything to do with Son?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. If he planned
The
that...
person you think I am.
Okay.
I want to show you something.
He's just
Cool, you fixed it. We'll see.
carrying a huge satellite dish on his back. I just knocked this together. He is like the MacGyver of Lost.
Yeah.
Wait, what's that?
It's Russo signal.
Oh, crap.
Yeah, because they still haven't found the source of that, have they, to turn it off?
No.
Oh, okay. I
a radio.
I'm trying to get like little nuggets, and it seems like it's just a radio station.
Could be coming from anywhere.
Or any time.
Or any time.
Don't even, Hurley. Don't get me stuck. Yeah, thank you. don't make my brain bleed. I was just started thinking.
Yeah, it's very old music.
It's,
Like,
yeah, it's like a golden oldies station
Yeah.
or something. But like, I was no. don't add more. Are we going to see where he's hidden his stash? Is Charlie watching him?
He never saw you, huh?
He's more worried about his sodding guns than being
Are
followed.
you? Oh, so he wasn't working alone. That's how he pulled it off. Right. Well, that makes sense.
I wanted him to look like a fool. To feel like a fool.
Wow. So this was to get a lock,
yeah.
and he was getting at Jack.
Son. Can never find out.
Oh no! It was him. He did Son.
Yeah.
Ah.
How does someone think of something like that?
Yeah, that was really convoluted, really long, drawn out. It was a long con.
It was a long con.
Yeah, it was a long con. But I'm really disappointed with Charlie that he'd do that to Son.
Yeah.
I mean, he did physically abuse her. He smacked her on the head. She had a massive whelp. Oh, so, okay, you want to get back at Locke, and I understand that you're bitter towards him, but that... setting fire to the beach, knocking out Son, and there's no guy in that car.
And there's no guy in the car.
One Mississippi.
He is an absolute piece of work.
Yeah.
And the thing is, he doesn't even look smug with himself. This is weird. I can't. Wow. He didn't even give her the right bag.
No.
Oh man. Fool me once, fool me twice. I hate you. He got me on the island and he got me here. I honestly thought this story was over. I thought that was the resolution to the episode. I didn't realize there was a con. He was still conning.
I'm not a good person, Charlie.
I don't think you want yourself to be a good person. Oh God, man. There's so many layers to that episode. It's ridiculous. I thought I was figuring stuff out. I thought Ana Lucia, and then they all started mentioning Ana Lucia, and then I'm thinking, okay, that seems too easy because like it was halfway through the episode. That's too easy. Because if they onto her now, then
yeah. And I liked how you mentioned or noticed the look in her eyes, like it wasn't there. It wasn't like she was sincere that she didn't do it, and you kind of felt it in her eyes.
yeah, because it was added to the fact that it was if they know that early on, they know who to stop. There's enough people suspecting her that she'd have to pull something like what Sawyer did to pull that off. And I know she's an ex-cop and she probably has like ideas for how to do something like that. I was thinking it's a red herring, but I didn't know that the whole thing was a setup. So when Sawyer was talking to Charlie on the beach, teasing him about Locke, then Jack took the drugs, and then they must have started talking then.
Yeah.
And then they tried to take something. It all happened so quick. He's a freaking genius to come up with that, because up until Jack took his drugs... because he mentioned it was eating at him that people had took his drugs, his beer, his belongings and stuff like that. So maybe this plan was already in motion anyway. And the whole Jack thing, I don't know. He specifically wanted to get at Jack, but maybe that was just a byproduct. Maybe he did plan this early. But if you think about it now, all of Charlie's bits before where he was like being the dodgy father and things like that was uncomfortable, this was being set up way back then, because it was it was leading up to Charlie. I mean, the important part of this whole plan was Charlie was the only one. It had to be Charlie. He was the only one that wanted to get back at Locke. So there's only one person, because it was always going to be Locke that would hide the guns, because he's the only one who can. Jack wouldn't have, but Jack and Locke are the only two with the code. So it played right into Sawyer's hands. The whole situation just came, and he was probably sitting there thinking the whole time, this is working out quite nicely, everything that's happening now. I can use this.
Patient enough to come up with something like that. Patient enough to calculate all the factors that's gonna, get in
the possibility of who's going to do X, Y, and Z. It's what I said ages ago. He seems like he's just watching.
Yeah.
And he really was. He was watching every little thing. I don't know. And I also don't know if it was to get at Jack or if it's a big ego move. Like, he saw everything lining up the way his brain works, and he thought, I could do nothing, but it's too easy. I know how to play this. And he just wanted to make a big statement to the island. It just happened to all fall into place. Like, I don't know if he was going out of his way to do it, or it just had a happy accident that he saw everything fall into place and thought, I can teach everyone a lesson here. But the way he manipulated the situation with Sun, and he didn't know the conversation that Ana Lucia had with Jack in the jungle about the guns,
No, but he knew about the army stuff.
So. Yeah, but he didn't know that Ana Lucia specifically said, you guys just feel safe.
Yeah.
So that really helped with the suspicion on Ana Lucia, especially with Jack suspecting her as well. He took his eye off the ball. And when I was starting to suspect there was a gunplay when he was going to see Locke, and Locke was having he was giving Locke enough information to come up with the idea himself, and we just heard in his lesson. I was starting to suspect, does Sawyer want the guns? But when he said, "Okay, I'll stay and push your button," I thought, "Oh, okay."
He got you.
He did, because Charlie was key. I didn't know Charlie. You saw their previous interaction on the beach. He was really pissing Charlie off. Charlie wasn't liking it, so I didn't suspect. It would be Charlie or anybody. I just thought Sawyer was that good. Like he knew where Locke would likely hide them. It's so crazy. It was an absolutely brilliant episode. I would say thinking hard, but it's probably in my top 3 because it completely blew my mind that it fooled me.
Yeah.
I was really looking, and I was just watching, and I just thought there's nothing really suspicious going on. I'm looking too hard. That's what I felt like until I got made a mug of like everyone else on the beach. I felt just like John Locke, like, well, who's firing the machine gun in the jungle? It wouldn't be the others. And I just, it broke my brain to see Sawyer coming out the jungle with the guns. I'm like, who's pushing the button now? Everyone just leaves that button. Yeah, it's always Hurley. Hurley's the go-to. He's the go-to button pusher.
Yeah.
I need to step out, Hurley. I need to go and collect something.
He fixed Saeed.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he was with Saeed. They were listening to the radio. So he's not pushing the button. But I think that's a minor detail.
Yeah.
He literally could have just been pressing it, and it's got the long timer on it.
Yeah.
108 minutes. Wow. It was a real step up from the last episode.
Pretty much.
And how I was saying that the Charlie episode was definitely a stepping stone to this.
It was.
Yeah, but this is bound to be a stepping stone for something else. Like Sawyer's got the guns.
Yeah.
That's got to have some kind of payoff.
It's a snowball thing.
Because ultimately the others have said, you stay on your side. Like you stay that side of the island and we will be fine. So I don't know why they would need the guns. Because Michael's gone off on his own. They still didn't get Michael back.
No.
So whatever Michael's going to do, they can't help him because they don't know what he's doing. So what's the need for the guns? And why would Sawyer need to have them for that to be a problem? Yeah, I feel like it's a really, really convoluted plan that that Lost has. And it's just blowing my mind. I could literally sit here speculate all day, but I really don't know. I'm completely clueless as to where this is going. There's no jeopardy. As long as they stay where they are, they're safe.
Yeah.
From what we know. So why is it setting up that jeopardy's going to come? Because I can't see where it's going to come from. Jack's going to do something stupid. He must do something stupid to enrage or inflame the situation to create the chaos. Because everything right now is fine.
Yeah.
They could spend a whole episode playing with guns and who's going to have the guns and stuff like that. And there's no urgency. There's no raft anymore. The only thing that's out there that's the unknown is Michael. Michael with a gun looking for Walt. So all that's got to play out. Maybe he comes back. Maybe saying, I know where they are. That is the only way I could see that he'd come back for help. He'd finally want help to get his son back. It's the only thing I can think of. But at the likelihood of that, how we last saw Michael, that doesn't look very likely. It's like he doesn't want to involve anyone else.
Yeah.
Like this is his thing.
It was very frenzy. He was very on his own, and the bulge on his eyes is like, leave me alone, let me do this on my own. Yeah, it's just.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. He had bigger eyes than what's her name? The one Hurley likes, Libby. He had bigger eyes than Libby. But no, I think he feels like involving other people just puts his son at risk. So it's the only way. It's the only jeopardy on the island is the Walt situation. The others have Walt. Michael's gone looking for Walt. How that pays off, I don't know. Because, like I say, I can't see Michael asking for help. But it's really interesting.
Yeah.
The need for the guns, it just eludes me at this stage. Oh, fantastic. Really, really good episode. I feel like I've talked about it for ages now. Just been talking and talking. But it's a mind blower. I thought I was being clever for like 60% of it.
Yeah.
And then he just on the island, he got me. I didn't expect him to have the guns. That blew my mind. Now I know
Yeah.
Charlie's involved. It says how he did it. And then off the island, when he had the guy outside waiting in the car, and he sits down in the car, there's no one there, and obviously he gave her a fake bag of money because he's got the money. I'm like, you absolute asshole. It was really well done. It was so well done, and
Yeah.
it the person who wrote the episode must have con experience. Because they dangled a hint of an answer in front of you to make you think you're getting something, and then they could just completely swiped it out from under you and said, well, you didn't see this.
Yeah. These are the kinds of episodes on Lost that I like the most. Like,
Yeah, I really enjoyed
Yeah.
this one. This was
Yeah.
an absolute brain teaser. I'm really, 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 really happy with this episode. It's definitely up there in my top 3. I don't know what would join it, but I don't want to discredit other good ones I've seen that have blown my
Oh, yeah,
mind. So it's
of
bound
course.
to be in the top 3. It's bound to be. It was really fun. Really, really fun. I mean, Sawyer episodes are
Oh yeah, we
usually
need more
good.
Sawyer.
Sawyer, yeah. There's not been a bad one.
No.
So at the suspicion of it being a Sawyer episode, when I saw the title, I was like, they're very hard to not be a banger. The guy is just so watchable.
Yeah.
Same as Locke. If I know it's a Locke episode, if I think it's a
Yeah.
Jack episode, well, Jack can be hit and miss. But the Locke episodes that we've had so far rarely miss. Or they haven't yet. And
Yeah.
Sawyer's episode hasn't missed. Like, so, yeah, I'll have to see what's to come. I really, really am intrigued. Oh, fantastic. But I've got nothing else to add. I'm out. Can't wait to see the next one. You got nothing to say?
I'm all good for now. Just
Okay.
looking forward for the next one as well.
Yeah. I want to see where all this is heading, because we're over the halfway point now, aren't we?
Yeah.
So, wow, we've got apparently a lot of good episodes to come. So,
Yeah.
It's really exciting. But yeah, that's all from us, guys. I hope you enjoyed that one as much as we did, and we will catch you in the next one.
Bye bye.
Okay, cheers. Bye, guys.